Right, so what I need you to be able to do, we're going to aim to do this first activity here, which says about rearranging the words to make correct sentences and then translating them. Sometimes it's a good idea to know what some of these words mean before you rearrange them so that you can rearrange them successfully. So you might want to look up some of these words to know where they go in the sentence beforehand. But if you look at that first one, Ver, ville, matin, tu, en, aller, samedi. What you need to be doing with that is you need to be looking at the page before. So if I just flick that back, these are your notes. This is where you've just taken notes from. So we're trying to work out what it is. Now, if I look in the examples here for modal verbs, it says modal verbs are usually followed by an infinitive. And hopefully that will be somewhere on your notes page. It says, tu vas aller au cinéma. Je dois faire mes devoirs. Qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire? Do you want to go to the cinema? I have to do my homework. What do we have to do? Okay? So look at this one here. We've got ver. If I look at number one, is the word ver in there? In number one, it is, isn't it? It's this first word there. So if I go back, what comes before it in the example here? Tu. So what I'm going to do on my board is assume that tu is going to come first. So this is number one, tu, and then ver. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to look back at my example. What type of word comes after? The infinitive, aller, to go, by an infinitive. Look at our question. Is the word aller in there? It is, it's up there. So there's aller, so I'm just going to assume that's going to go there. Tu veux aller, then we need to work out what the rest of it means. So tu veux aller, what have we got? We've got ville, matin, en, and samedi. Let's go through what each of these words mean, see if we can work out the order they need to go in. Obviously, you can look these up, but we're not going to do that now. We're going to see what we know together. So, ville, what's that? Town. Matin. Not Martin, no. Morning. If you think about the word matinee, it derives from the French word for morning. A matinee is the first performance of the day. Quite often happens in the afternoon, actually. A matinee derives from the word for morning. So, matin, morning. So, we've got town, morning, en. Okay, could be on, could be to. It's a preposition. It's a difficult word. Usually, the shorter the word, the more difficult it is to translate, usually. So just bear that in mind for the moment. Samedi, what's that? Saturday. So we've got town, morning, Saturday. Rearrange into a sentence for me. So, do you want to go, is what we've got so far. Do you want to go to town? Well done. Oops, you want to be able to see this. Ville, yep. Samedi, matin. And obviously, Harriet, if you want to say with Martin, which isn't there, but you're desperate. Obviously, Martin's very close family member, a very good friend of yours. Tu vas aller en ville samedi matin? How do you say with? Avec. Martin. Oops. For the purposes of the screencast, Martin has got nothing to do with this activity. Right? So the correct answer is just up to there. Tu vas aller en ville samedi matin, full stop. So that's what I need you to do with that activity. Okay? Any questions? Sure? Harriet? Shh. Right, what you're going to do is you're going to work in your yellow books with anything to do with grammar. So what you'll have is notes, one page, and then once you've finished your notes, you move on to the activities. Okay? Any other questions related to this?